Test 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3.
Good morning. Just
Good
kidding.
evening. We're a little bit late, but hey, better late than never. How is everybody doing tonight? We'll let everybody hop in here, and man, it seems like it's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been.
We haven't been live on the Morning with the Eddys.
I know. We haven't, have we?
So, yeah, it's amazing.
Get all your junk out of my way.
I know. That's what I'm trying to. There's LG. How are y'all?
Laura. All right, let's get this party started. Neil says coffee. I was just talking about that. Not coffee, but my cappuccino stuff. I need to get me a cup.
Yeah, I got milk. Well, I don't want that kind of coffee. Man, I didn't get my coffee or anything ready before we got started tonight, but we've had a busy day around here, and I tell you guys, the storm that come through, I don't know if Leighton and them told you while you was gone, we've been in the garden. It's destroyed.
I knew it would be because it was a bad, I mean, it wasn't really a bad storm, but it was a lot of heavy rain.
It had to be heavy wind as well.
Yeah, but it's still not a storm.
Well, all the corn was laid over, kind of like the walkers, but I spent about an hour and a half out there and like standing it up, taking corn. Hopefully that will work. I just stood it up and put dirt around the corn to make it stand. So we'll see what happens. Hello.
Speaking of the rain.
It's raining again.
Yep, it just started again. See, that's what you mouthing about the storms, and it said I'm coming back.
Good Lord.
Hey, you're on early.
Yeah, we're trying to make it a little early.
This is actually kind of normal, or how it used to be normal. Was
hello from Kentucky.
9:00.
Cindy, thank you. Illinois. Thank y'all so much for hopping on here. Tiffany from Louisiana. Yeah, hopefully it don't get real crazy, but if so, we can always go down to Marie's. I don't think we got any tornado stuff.
No, I don't think there's gonna be any real storms.
Hello from Alabama. Love watching you and your family. Well, thank you so much, Rhonda.
Judy says, Brandon, I was laughing so hard when Sean said snake and y'all jumped so fast.
Man, it was, let me tell you, I was scared. And
I would have paid some good money to be there.
And I knew it when we got there, and he was like, we're gonna start cleaning all this up. And I was just thinking to myself, there's gonna be a snake under there. And sure enough, I took, and then there's a little bitty snake looked like a worm, but hey, it's still a snake. And so I was getting ready to take care of him, and Dutch just reached down there, grabbed him with a glove. Honestly, I thought they was joking on the second one, but
they wasn't. That's why you never joke about snakes.
I'm telling you, because that's everybody's like, why are y'all are mowing, back there, we're mowing everything shorts because that's going to be our backyard. But for one, if you have a clean yard and the grass is cut short, them snakes can't hide in it. So I'd rather go buy hay all year than let the grass grow up.
Sharon said I had to laugh today watching Brandon about the snakes. You quoted my husband, who was a Vietnam vet. The only good snake is a dead snake.
That's right. Hey, Wayne, how are you? Thank you for so much for hopping on from Michigan.
Brandon said, love your videos and enjoy watching them every time they come on. The Lord will guide you and Stephanie and will be at your side always. Lord will bless you and protect you and your family.
Yes, and he has done an amazing job of that. It's been amazing. So just seen a comment here. The farm to table direct show. You remember them guys?
Yeah.
That was the interview. Yeah. So thank y'all so much for hopping on here and saying hi. We went back and watched the interview, and it's pretty good. I wish I had all my voice, but yeah, it was awesome.
I was glad he didn't. Just kidding.
Leave the corn alone; it'll stand back up. I don't think this would have stood back up. It was completely down.
Yeah,
I mean, the roots was up out of the ground. So I think one of the things that I done, I think I did not. We didn't plant them deep enough. We went 3 inches.
I lost it now, but someone said a second ago that as long as it's laying over, the corn will still grow. But if it's broken at the root, then it won't. So as long as it wasn't
Well,
broken.
they was leaned completely over. Some of them had the roots sticking out, but I just put the roots back in the ground and just piled dirt up around it like we did the first time.
Hey, Kevin or Kim.
Um,
OMG, I have such a fear of snakes. I can't even watch them on TV without having bad dreams about them.
and let me tell you guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, I went up to Keeping It Dutch. If you don't know Keeping It Dutch, I'm fixing to share y'all the video here, but we um, he's got some creek property, and he's getting it ready for the. He's going to have the guys come out from his church, and they're going to do a camp, and so we're trying to clean it up and just help him. And he was very generous enough to do a collaboration with me and help us grow our channel now that we're doing this full time. So I was very honored to be able to go up there and do this. But I'm fixing to share. Maybe this is the. Then we'll jump back on here. I'm going to share this video with y'all, and I'm going to post it. Make sure that pops up a video.
Make sure you are not holding a drink because you may throw it.
Yeah. Click on it. That way you don't lose it, and then come back over and hang out with us, or go over there and subscribe and go back later and watch it. So Dutch and Brandy, they're an amazing family. Man, it was awesome. I had a really good time yesterday. The only thing that would have made it even better was if Steph and the kids was with us. I think same thing. His kids was asking where ours were. So
GM subbed to Dutch today.
Who did?
GM.
Awesome. So hopefully Brandy and all of us was talking to get together one weekend and get all the kids together and just have a fun day. So it was amazing.
Did you get rid of the huge ugly spider? It looked like it was carrying babies on its back.
Yes, it is gone.
I'm glad I was not here at that point in time. Brandon, did you buy one of the squirrel traps?
I have not bought one yet.
I stepped on a snake when I was little with bare feet, and I do not like them. Yeah, I don't know if I like them either.
Gail said, "You're going to get the rain," as Brandon was doing the Indian dance. Oh yeah, I was doing the Indian dance. Hey Jeff, how are you?
Did you go see the walkers? Not this trip.
No.
This was just like a cleanup trip.
And I texted her and I told her, I promise you, I did not go to your house and I did not sabotage anything.
You know what that makes?
I didn't take nothing.
What that looks like?
What? Guilty?
No, that only when I come down, something gets taken.
Yeah, she encourages me. She brings up the ideal, and I actually do it. Hello, Nancy from Indiana. Thank you so much for hopping on.
Subscribe to their channel. Terry said I just subscribed. See, we got people going over there.
That's awesome.
It's not just people that
tell them you're coming from Eddy Family Farm. Like he texted me earlier. He's like, man, I've got a few people coming over and subscribing. I was like, heck yeah. He's got almost 500,000 subs and I got 40,000. And, you always assume, everybody knows who they are, but some people aren't. But yeah, they're awesome family. They're actually the ones, him and Kevin, Rachel, and Brandy put on the actual Okie Homestead Expo. And I can't wait for that next year already.
You didn't steal an egg, Brandon?
No, I didn't.
Diane says, Steph, did you like everything in the bag for the kids from the Okie Homesteading Expo? Diane, yes. Braylee actually wore the hoodie today from hers. And yeah, we really enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Karen, thank you so much. Love watching you with Keeping It Dutch. Had a laugh. Yeah. Going back, while I was editing the video, I had such an amazing time and just laughing and cutting up, and um, me and uh, Hayden, not Hayden,
Hadley.
Hadley, we went and set the traps, and we skipped rocks. And used to, I could skip rocks really well, but not no more.
How are the puppies? Judy, the puppies are doing really good. That's just pretty
She
much
still
all.
got them
So
in that little doghouse.
yeah, they're really chunky, but they are getting in and out of the doghouse now, and it's all going good.
Hi from California.
I love how all the YouTube farms have been getting together. It's great to see you and the Arm family and everyone else celebrate life in Oklahoma. It's great.
Yes, it is amazing, and um, it's just still, it feels like a dream getting to do this full time. And I know I say it about every video, but thank y'all so much for watching our videos. We greatly appreciate it. Tommy said, hello from Alabama. I can't wait. We'll be in Alabama September 11th.
Sylvia says, hey. No, it was the 9th.
Or, yeah, September 9th.
I was like, September 11th is 9/11. It wasn't that day.
Yeah, I'm just ready to.
I'm sure we'll still be there. Sylvia said, hey, from Security, Widefield County, where things are floating, as in cars and trash cans, 2 foot each hour. 2 foot or 2 inches? 2
Probably,
inches.
If it's that much rain, it's probably
2 foot.
2 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Did the girls put the puppies in there? No, they did not. Come to find out, it was Mama actually moved them again.
Oh, Dixie.
Yeah.
Because we tried.
We thought the girls did it, but she's the one that moved them. And
but it's a doghouse. I think she knows.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a smaller space, so it's easier to keep them controlled.
Because we've tried everything to, I try to put stuff on the ground. Now just let her do what she wants. I noticed those pills are working that we gave the dogs. I've seen the ticks, just dead ticks in there.
Yeah. Hey, Ed.
Deanna, thank you so much. We love each and every one of y'all as well.
Mary says, I totally hate snakes. When I was in 5th grade, we moved to a house near a creek.
You need
Dad,
a cup?
Yes, please. Dad mowed an area that hadn't been mowed for years. That spring, summer, we killed 250 snakes. Oh, wow. That is way too many snakes in a short amount of time. Glad you got them, though. Nope. Ropes. Yeah, Sharon said, oh no, I'm reading to him. He's obviously not here. The puppies are showing their personality. They really are like that. They're learning how to bark, and they're like barking at each other, and they're like gnawing on each other's legs and ears and everything. I think it's pretty neat. How did Brandon like the caves? He came back talking about them. He really enjoyed going down to the caves. Tracy, awesome. I'm so glad you're back from the hospital or home from the hospital. That's awesome. Brandon, Stephanie, I can't stay up. Cindy, our way out and head and have your bags. Good night. Thumbs up. All right. Good night, Lori. We will see you on the next morning with the Eddies. Raining every day here. Can't plant the garden or roots will rot, and it's cold in the mornings. It was a little bit chilly this morning, but that's because it rained all night long, all day yesterday, and just that rain was pretty chilly. Now it's not. I mean, it ended up warming up and getting humid just because it's warm after rain, which makes it humid. But will y'all be at Pedals in September? Yes, we will be at Pedals. Is it Pedals at the past, pedals in the past. What was it? Pedals by the past?
Yeah, something like
Something like that. Yes, we will be there. We for sure.
that is a sealed deal. It is booked.
Oh, did you bring water?
Yeah,
you
there's
used the last of it.
There's one over there. One right here.
I was like, it's not over there.
Oh, right. Man, this humidity has got the flies coming in here.
That's what I was just telling them, how it was kind of chilly this morning because of the rain.
I said my dad was a police officer for 32 years. That is absolutely crazy.
Cappuccino.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a little bit. Oh, it took me all the way to the front. So.
Shall I do 8 or 10? Let's do 10. All right. Is there a county fair there? Would love to see the kids put some of their animals in the fair. We have entered chickens and rabbits before. I think with 4-H, but I don't know when that actually starts. We are wanting to get the kids started into that.
Yeah.
Where they can show their chickens and goats or whatever else we decide to throw in there.
The Farm to Table Direct show said, just went over and watched the snake video. I love it. Where'd it go? I love how Brandon's first response was to draw. Yeah. Man, I don't do good with what's going on, Houston. How are you? Houston Higgins. Watching from Ohio. Thank y'all so much for hopping on here. That's Austin's brother.
I know. I just had a conversation with your mother this morning, or earlier. She was chasing Austin's goats.
Kathy said we had a storm come through tonight in Ohio. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't rain all night long, but it's been sending us notifications that it's going to be storming. So
yeah.
Hey, Christina, how are you?
Let me tell you, weeding is never-ending job.
Houston lives in Ohio now? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a long ways off. From Wisconsin. Thank you so much for hopping on here. Good evening, everyone. It's 3:42 here in England.
Our front yard is rocks, but weeds trying to take over. The rain makes it easy to pull.
Thanks so much for watching, Luke.
Karen, the cappuccino pods, I get them from the dollar store. Only because Walmart, I can never find them. Like, even I looked at Sam's when we went because I was going to get a bigger one, and they didn't have, y'all see him try to hit me?
I know, right?
They didn't have them either. So the only place I could find them is, and it's just a small box, but I get them at the dollar store. I love watching Kayson playing ball. Boy, he can run. I thought for sure he hit a home run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He literally almost hit a home run over the fence. It just needed to straighten out just a little bit and go about 4 foot further. It was amazing. It was crazy. I seen Kevin, our way out, was in here.
Yes. I think.
Becky, how are you?
I need the evening rain to stop so I can get out and clean them up again. That's us.
Checking in from Wisconsin. Thank y'all so much. I have to say, when we go live on your channel, it seems like more hops on Facebook.
Yeah, because people like me.
No, because they don't know the channel name. I was just trying to set you up there on that. No. I knew you was going to say something smart.
No, they like me more.
The video posted on Facebook with the it's scary. I don't like spot. Oh yeah. Transla's no, but I was actually mowing and I seen the kids huddling up and waving their arms, so I literally thought it was going to be another snake because they usually holler at me when there's a snake or something, but it wasn't.
I'm glad it wasn't a snake with them just huddled up around it.
I know, because that little dude was running.
I thought it was going to be one of those videos when I watched it that it was going to like jump out at the camera.
Brenda said, "Hello, Brandon, Stephanie. It was so nice watching you in Dutch, and I really like the caves. Yes, those caves are unreal."
They asked if you liked them earlier, and I was like, yeah, you came home talking about them.
Yes. Next time, I'm going to be sure to take a lot with me so I can look in there a little bit. But it they're pretty on camera, but when you get there, they're scary.
When did you get that pin?
Uh, it come in. Somebody sent it somewhere.
Bobetta. I was in law enforcement for 23 years. Was the first female police officer here. Glad I'm out of it now, though.
Well, that's awesome. 20-something years. Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Did you steal this?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. It's just in the cabinet.
I don't know where this came from because I don't have coffee mugs. Brandon does. So
I might have stole it somewhere. So I probably stole it from Marie and them.
That's what I was wondering, if you stole it from Marie.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the reason why I got the red Solo cups, because I always take a cup of coffee with me, and I'll leave them in a vehicle or something like that. So
I end up with a few of Marie and Williams,
but
cups,
we stack them up,
and take them back up there. I usually just throw them in their cabinet because I'll wash them down here. Brandon thinks he's a funny man.
That spider, yeah.
Brandon, you need to put Steph's channel on your page along with your other favorite channels.
They are on my page, I think.
Hey, Billy. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Oh, I was talking.
That is coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, I was talking that the first female, who was that?
Police officer.
Yeah. Here's the I miss it.
Better.
I was actually talking to one of my partners the other day while I was headed to Dutchess, and it was late at night, and while I was talking to her, she a pursuit kicked off from another county, and it was coming into our county, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wanted to go so bad, but they ended up spike stripping the vehicle and ending it there in our county. So yeah.
Maybe you should get a pellet gun to kill those pesky snakes and other small critters.
I got a pellet gun.
Mm-hmm. Jackie finally made our live show.
Awesome.
It's called sharing cups.
Yeah, Kathy, that's the fly. It's so hard in here because we're in and out of this all day long, and that was 2 in 1. We're in and out of the tiny cabin all day, especially when we're working and opening the doors. So they just come in. So we just have to deal with it and get rid of them as they come in.
Do you have a Big Lot store? They have big boxes of coffee pods. Very reasonable. Well, now Walmart and Sam's and everywhere has coffee, but we was looking for cappuccino or hot chocolate. Now Walmart has hot chocolate. I have a big box of hot chocolate somewhere around here. It's up there.
Linda says, funny watching me freak out over a snake. Yeah, I can't do it. I try, but I just can't do it.
Oh, the 18th. Now, we did find out today about some softball stuff. The Addison's team, they got 3rd place, but only 1st and 2nd place winners get to move on to state. Well, I think it was the 2nd place winners. I don't know. One of the teams can't go. So we were offered to go, and we were rounding up everybody, make sure everybody could be here because it's next week, and we couldn't get everybody here. So we had to turn it down, but it was a nice thing to find out, or to get that opportunity, I guess.
Yeah. Sam, I am. Guess who's munching on some fresh pickled wild blackberries?
That sounds gross.
We are going to plant some fruit trees. We are
Yeah.
going. I
I want to get some apple trees or some peach trees.
But the deal is, well, I'm going to plant them up around the house, but I do not want. We don't know what they're going to do with the dirt work yet.
Yeah.
You just said it's borrowed, not stolen. Yeah. Hello, friends. Watching your family. Love watching your family. Well,
Yes,
thank you, Teresa.
TM.
Yeah, I
It's
borrowed
supposed
it.
to be 30-30, not 30-32.
So no, the morning with the Eddies is not on Facebook yet.
I'm not either.
We are just
Well, I guess
it's
I
just too
am.
many platforms to keep up with, so we just do that on YouTube. We'll put the link up there if you want to come over and check it out. And
Christina said pickled blackberries. Yeah, pickled blackberries.
we try to at least go live a couple times a week. Um,
You should put on there Stephanie sent you.
hey, we're important enough they gave us our name up there now, not just words or numbers.
Oh.
All right, that is our morning channel that we do the lives with the animals and just sit out and drink coffee and just have a really good time.
Wendy says, Brandon, being a retired officer, are you able to do some traffic duty for construction like they do up here in Massachusetts? Earn some extra cash for the farm. Well, we don't have.
No,
they don't.
No, you have to
like
be
that.
you have to be a commission officer to do something like that.
And isn't it like state troopers that
No,
usually
we
in
do it too.
the end of constructions?
Yeah, we can do it as well.
Never knew
It's
y'all
it's a program. It's something, well, I don't remember what to call it.
We have a bunch of apple trees, but no peaches grow up here in Canada. I am working on a small time breeding project to get red fleshed apples that will survive our winters. Awesome.
Mike, I'm the same way. As I carry mine on my side as we speak. Yes, fly strips. We put fly strips in here.
Yeah, they're up everywhere.
They're up
full.
everywhere. So we just change them out and put them back up.
Do you want pigs more now after seeing Pearl and Percy over at Keeping It Dutch?
Yes, I do. But we're getting closer. We're going to go get some more panels next week, and we're going to extend our animal pen over here, our goat pen. But what we're going to do is, if we get enough of them, we're going to divide them, and hopefully, then we can get some pigs or something that we can keep locked up. Because right now, if we let the animals out, all the animals get out.
Mm-hmm.
We let all the llamas and the ponies run free on the property. They don't ever, try to get out. We got a couple goats that love our neighbor's yard. So we got to put up. I'm going to go through and cut those trees up there in that corner, and that'll stop that.
Yeah.
Because we put a hot wire up around the other. But
I'm excited to see an update on the tiny cabin.
Yes, we are fixing to. We got one more in the works.
Yep. Aren't pigs more work than others? Now, pigs are something that we've always said that we're going to get. Mainly because when we lived in town, pork chops, which they were store bought, but pork chops is something that we don't go a week without eating. We always have either pork chops or pork steak or pork something. I'll throw some pork in the crock pot, stuff like that. So that's something that we've always said we got to do, but there's no point in raising up a pig if it's going to get out and run away.
Yeah.
So we're going to get it all settled up first and then do that. Did you ever put fence by the road to keep the goats in? Yes, it's all fenced in up by the road, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, it is to a certain point across the creek. It is not. It is not
But I don't think
actually,
they've
but
ever.
they don't go over
Yeah.
there. Um, Most of the time, they get out. They run straight up to the hill, like I showed you on the video or a reel, and they eat, and then they come right down here and lay in front of the camper and just sit out and hang out with us.
Does it cost more to put up and run an electric fence?
No, it's cheaper, but with the electric fence, you cannot keep goats behind them.
Yeah.
The reason why is the electric fence pulsates, and
If the goat jumps through and
it
it's
don't
not
ever get hit.
grounded, it won't even hit it.
Yeah,
The feet have to be on the ground. What isn't it,
yeah, I believe so.
or something like that?
So with the panels we put up, I put 2 rows of hot wire and 1 row of bob wire, and that was doing the job until where we was feeding the hay. It's a little bit higher, so we got one goat that can really jump, and they started climbing the fence. So what I did today is I went through and I put a third wire up. That way they can see the wire, because once they get hit by that wire, they stay away from it. Once you get them trained, you're good. We did run a single phase wire on the backside because they was sticking their head through the fence, and we didn't want them to get hung up.
Freezer camp date for Fred? Not yet.
Not yet. Also, but where to see
The
it?
pork from the stores make me sick. We've had a hog slaughtered the last 2 to 3 years and haven't once been sick from it, probably because they are pumping animals full of garbage. Yeah, we never really got sick on what I've cooked, but I mean, I still like the taste of store bought, but I know
It's
a
going to be
lot.
different.
Yeah, a lot of people say that after you eat your own food, that you won't want to go back to store bought. So I believe that's what will happen. We just haven't really had
Houston,
our own, I
I
guess.
wear 2X. I heard when you multiply kids playing ball, I heard 3 in baseball and softball, and was tricky trying to get yes, which that's nothing I really ever experienced until this last go around. We had 3 of them, and
It's really nice having him off work.
it
It's helped out a lot.
it was awesome, but it was,
This
I
is
mean, we
killing
didn't
me.
get to go to all the ball games together, but their kids had at least one of us there,
Hmm.
and it was neat to watch Leighton and them come back and win the championship.
Yeah.
But
But that's something I always did. But while Brennan had to work, if we go out of town, I always make sure one of the aunts or uncles or Nana and Papa, or I always made sure someone was there for them. But it's still not the same as you being there. Or for me, like, I can go to a ball game every single day. Ball is just something I'm passionate about. So I love that the kids are, and it just it makes me feel better knowing that someone's there for them.
um, no, it ain't just the goats we jumped the fence from Daniel. What we got some of
Yeah,
the other
it's some
goats
of
too.
the Nubians.
Yeah,
It's just follow the leader.
yeah. But I'll tell you, this week or last couple weeks, which I thought I had an ear infection because my tinnitus has been messing up my ears. But does anybody know what you can do with tinnitus in your ears? Hopefully, somebody's got a trick.
Do you see any changes while Kayson or with Kayson while he's on his medicine? I don't think so. Which we're still not on the full force dose yet. He's taking one pill in the morning, one pill at night, and eventually, like in a few weeks, he will actually be on 2 pills in the morning and 2 pills at night. Just because we did the 50 milligrams when he's supposed to have 100, and so he's not to the full effect yet. Now he scared us the other day we was actually just building fence. It was just me and Brandon and Kayson, and he walks up and he's got a goose egg on his head, and it's like a scratch with the goose egg, and we're like, "What happened?" Because there was no crying or nothing, and it was a good sized goose egg, and he was telling us that what was it? He got dizzy and fell or something like that. Well, we went and talked to Leighton because they were actually playing ball over, well, over behind us on the outside of the tiny house. And Leighton said that he bent over to get the ball, but didn't realize that those we have those concrete, the cinder blocks piled up against the tiny house. Well, he didn't know that he was as close as he was, so he bent down and hit it. And I guess why Leighton said why we didn't hear him crying or nothing was Leighton went and consoled him and hugged him and was telling him everything's fine and everything. So he helped out.
That's awesome.
But he kind of scared us though because he said he was dizzy, but Leighton said he doesn't think it was actually dizziness. He thinks it was just he bent over and didn't see it.
Yeah, Shannon. Yes, I'm sure that was one of your messages. We got a lot of messages this week saying they got their shirts, and thank y'all so much for ordering our shirts. We've just about went through all of them. We still got a few more, and we still have all the other ones. If there's any of the older ones on still in stock, we still got them all on sale. I'm trying to get rid of them so we make some room for some new ones.
A couple people said their doctor said nothing will actually get rid of the ringing. Brenda said, my ENT says to cut out all the salt. I'm using Redmond's real salt to see if it helps. Is the tinnitus keeping you up at night?
No, it don't. Somebody says, my mom used to blow smoke in my ear, then put cotton ball in, helped a lot.
You need to try that actually. You know those ear
wax deals?
Where you light on fire?
Maybe.
We need to try that. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I went to the doctor over this several months ago, and
Terry, did it help?
And they just told us that I was losing some of the hearing in my left ear. There's nothing we can do. I do know they make a little like a hearing aid that you can't actually see. It's got a little tube that goes in there, and it puts a buzzing sound through that tube, and it actually cancels out the ringing. But I was hoping there was something else I could do besides starting to look at a hearing aid.
I wear earphones at night with white noise to help me sleep.
Yeah, Leighton's a great brother, yes.
Hello, Debbie. Okay, Terry said, let me go back up here. I had tinnitus till I got hearing aids after I had the hearing test, and it worked.
This one says that the middle of sinus or congestion once it's all up. Yes, so that's what I'm hoping, because I still, I was sick that week. We went to the Okie Homestead Expo, so I'm hoping that's what it is and it goes away.
Now this started before that though.
What the
tinnitus?
No, it went away. Like that week I went to the doctor and all that, and I was all worried. It ended up going away like a week later. I never heard it again.
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't get like this until actually about 3 or 4 days before we left to the expo.
Yeah, Ed, and he would never have it charged. He said a hearing aid is just something else to keep charged.
Man. So, guys, I don't know if y'all remember the other night on my live, we asked several people to go over to Steph's channel and subscribe because we was going to give a flashlight away, and we're going to do that tonight. So stay tuned for that. And then also, um, we're going to, where did it go? Well, I'll tell you all about that in just a minute.
You're leaving me hanging. My husband's one ear is bad because when he was young, he didn't wear ear protection when shooting guns.
So, yeah, I'm not a very big,
What's the rules?
pew pew man, but I will say that I've been using it more out here than I've ever used it before.
My doctor told me nothing can be done, but I researched it deeper and found that out.
Marie, thank y'all so much. Y'all are doing an amazing job. I truly enjoy watching y'all and your precious kids. Well, thank you.
We pinch our nose and gently blow until the ear pops. It helps equalize the pressure around the eardrum. We do that when, or I've heard about doing that when, um, like changing altitudes or anything like that. Like if you go on an airplane or you're going to like Missouri where there's hills and curves everywhere. Because, I used to live there and had to do that. But someone did that the other day. It was one of the kids. I told him to hold their nose and blow. I think it was Addison because she was saying that her ear sounded covered. Laura, the animals are doing good.
What do you say? Hold the nose and blow? Like
Yeah.
out your ears? I have to try that later.
Yeah. It can hurt too, though. So blow gently.
But
good night, Beverly.
Here's the deal: when I get on the lawnmower and mow, I don't even hear it.
That's because the lawnmower is loud.
Yeah.
Chewing gum also helps. Yes, I've heard that too. Because your jaw is like opening and shutting your ears or whatever. Are you covering your ears when you use power tools?
No.
Negative.
No.
Yeah. Christina said, yes, Steph, it's bad here in Ozark. Yeah, I lived over by Branson and it was something to get used to for sure. Your ear will pop, but it does help.
Yeah.
Yes, power of prayer does wonder, and that's something that we truly believe in. And that's something that God can just take away.
Yeah, they did it before because, like, I was like worried. I was like, and then I was booking somebody in one night, and I was talking to another officer. He was like, "Yeah, I've got it in both of my ears. I was blowed up in a Humvee," and I was like, "What?" Mm-hmm. He was like, "Yeah, you just get used to it." And I was like, "Okay, so it don't sound like it's a bad deal," but it's been annoying the last couple days. Today it's just been really loud.
We use alcohol for a swimmer's ear. I've heard that too. See, I've heard about a bunch of these things. I just never put them together, I guess, for an adult because I use everything for like the kids. What did you have for dinner? I made cheeseburgers and chips. Easy peasy. They're really good too.
Yeah, they was good. Vicky said, my husband has been a landscaper by trade for 40 years. He's got hearing trouble. Yeah, obviously, I wished I'd have took better care of him, but I didn't. So,
man, when y'all are cutting grass, you should put a bandana around your nose and mouth. And you mentioned the yellow peppers in your garden. They may be Hungarian peppers.
No.
Or the yellow lunchbox bell pepper.
So
yeah, we're pretty sure they're banana peppers.
I've got a video that's going to come out. I did some research and found some other stuff. Marie sent me some things. So I'm not the only one this has happened to. There is hundreds and thousands of people out there in the United States right now that is going through the same problem. They bought jalapeno peppers, but they're the they're the banana peppers. So basically, what they've tracked down is there's four main companies in the United States that produces all the seeds, and somebody has messed up the food chain, and they've got the seeds mixed up. So they're aware of the situation. But yes, I was not going crazy. I did buy the peppers. So
She must not want a message from Brooke's mom.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, a bunch of the people do in the military. I can't find who was asking, but yes, I'm gonna share the website to the shirts, and I don't know if we have any of the extra large anymore, but you can go check and see because I believe they're 30% off now. We moved them on the last live that we shared it, but yeah.
I bought Roma um, tomato plants last year and got some kind of crazy weird shaped tomatoes instead.
Yeah, it was weird. It was
Now,
definitely weird.
a bunch of people are like, Nancy, pee in your ear. I've
So
actually
yes,
heard that
I've
before.
heard that
It's
too.
I'm never gonna do
Yeah,
it. But I've heard that when
yeah.
you do the rubbing alcohol, do part rubbing alcohol and part white vinegar mixed together. Ed said I had sweet potato, barbecue chicken, salad, and fresh onions. Ed, you need to just become my cook. Become my chef. If we wouldn't have just ate before we got back to that house thing, I would have so ate those hamburgers with you.
Yeah, they looked really good.
Any pepper you add cheese and bacon to is going to be good. Yeah, that's what I told him. I said instead of doing instead of just pickling all of them or doing whatever with them, we can actually do the actual bacon wrapped cream cheese and everything in the banana peppers.
Well, Vicky says if you have a sty in your eye, you take a little bit of your earring and put it in there.
And I've heard that too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Um, Jeff said I had ringing in my ear. Went to the doctor, checked my ear. They were completely stopped, full of earwax. Did a flush. I may go get one of those wax deals to try that.
You know, another thing is when Leighton was little. Well, even when I was pregnant, I think, or maybe we started when he was little. But we used to go to the races all the time.
Yeah,
Every weekend we went to the races, and that's louder than a gunshot.
yeah,
That's
it's
super
loud.
loud. Has Leighton or Kayson caught anything in their traps lately? They caught some more turtles.
Yeah, they got some turtles. Just a second. I'm trying to see.
When I was 20 years old in 1981, my oldest brother and I were roommates and worked at the same motorcycle dealer. One morning when I wasn't getting up, he lit a firecracker in a bowl right by my ear. Oh,
Oh
that
my
would be
goodness.
bad.
Yeah.
Grace said, it's a win-win. Now you have a variety of peppers.
Yeah. There's a bunch, and actually, we'll probably have to pick some tomorrow because there's some of them that are the green ones or the bell pep, not bell, banana.
Yeah, no pee anywhere but the toilet. Exactly.
Hey, Alan. How are you?
Destry wants to know if you told the kids about the turtle traps. I mean, not the turtle, squirrel traps.
No, they haven't. They haven't. I'm gonna surprise them. Going to surprise them.
Have y'all made turtle soup or whatever?
No, not yet.
Ear candling definitely helps my family when it happened to us. We found during humid weather we experienced some ringing or plugged ears. Yeah, I mean we've done it before. Now you might even with it just being the ringing, it's not like busted or nothing. Do some sweet oil.
Yeah, I might try that.
I just hope it burns like you made me burn that one time.
Yeah, we are going to do a catch, clean, cook turtle, so that's there. Um, Jennifer, Brandon, what did y'all do with the tarantula? The tarantula is no longer alive. And the reason why, if it was out in the field, it would be okay, but it was too close to the trailer, and I'm not taking a chance.
Brandon or Stephanie, Brandon can be your chef and dishwasher.
No. I like cooking, but probably when we get into the house because it's so
That's why I cooked on the grill tonight.
it's so hard to cook in that little trailer. And that's what me and Sean was talking about, and Brandy was like, now they're out of their trailer, and they're like, I never want to go camping again. I don't. Once we're out of that, I don't ever want to see that thing again.
I don't want to go camping again either, but it looks like I'm going to be camping for a while.
Yeah.
All I do is let the warm water in my ear when I take a shower, melts any wax and runs out with the water.
Huh.
Maybe you need to do that. Lean over the shower head.
Hello, Talia from Oregon. Thank you so much for hopping in here.
Ugh. Judy said my ex-husband used to pee on a washcloth and wash his face with it. That's why he's my ex. Laugh out loud.
Wow.
Grilling is best when RVing. Yes, I'm going to be grilling tomorrow too. The kids was going to do hot dogs and hamburgers tonight, but I decided to make it 2 meals. So we did hamburgers tonight. We're going to do hot dogs tomorrow.
Yeah, Susan, I know I've always had people talk about me, but yeah, this is more than that. Will you have a dishwasher in the house? Yes.
Yes, we will.
I think
that's something I have never owned. We have never had a dishwasher.
I think dishwashers make you lazy.
I think he doesn't do the dishes.
Grilling is good all the time.
It is.
It's the same as when you go swimming.
Water goes in your ears. Only the water is warm versus cold. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm used to the pee and poop talk on the teeny kittens cam, but on here, laugh out loud. I usually run a fan in the summer. It helps some. We have the AC, but Brandon and I are different. Like when he's cold, I'm hot. When I'm hot, he's cold. Well, at nighttime, I like it really cold, and he does like it cold at like sleeping. But like first thing in the morning, which he gets up way earlier than I do, he likes to turn the AC off because he's cold in the morning. I burn up. So I guess he gets it while he's sleeping, but not after.
Scan family, that is 100% right. That's exactly what the doctor told me. You got little bitty hairs around your ear or something like that. But yeah.
And as you age, so you're getting old.
Getting old, and I didn't protect them.
Debbie, yeah, this one is my channel. I mean, it's the family channel, but it's what I call mine, just because it's my baby. Yes, paper plates are best. Even when we have a house, paper plates. I have paper plate now. Brandon and like if my dad comes over, the men, well, they use real plates. But as for me and the kids, unless it's a full course meal like pork chops or whatever, it's paper plates every day. I almost spit my drink everywhere when you said about being a washcloth and being my ex.
Yeah, so on loud things with the kids, we if it's loud, we try to get them to go back. But like lawnmower and stuff like that, I've never. Mine comes from using the pew pew in the range and not using ear protection when I first got into it. So that's a lot of it. And I had somebody come up real close by my ear and fire one time, and I think that's what did the job.
The doctor gave eardrops. Now I have some earache drops that these are the kids's, or I mean they're just over the counter, so they're anybody's. But I use them for the kids. Usually after they go swimming, Addison's ears starts messing up, and I've been using them. I haven't used them on you in a few days, but I was using them on Brandon.
Why doesn't Brandon wear warm clothes on instead of turning on the AC? Or turning off the AC? Did you talk about the morning or something?
That's what we was talking about. Why doesn't Brandon put
I do, like this morning.
Yeah, he had a hoodie on this morning.
I had a hoodie on this morning. So
it wasn't that cold. It was maybe for like Braylee.
I mean, in the mornings I'm cold, and
it's just when Brandon first wakes up, and us living in the camper, the AC is right over our bed, and you just, it's kind of like you take a shower and the AC is on. You don't want it on when you're taking a shower, not in that same room. So when they build your, will they put in the fridge and stove? Yes, our house will have a refrigerator, a stove, and a dishwasher. Those were the 3 appliances that they told us that there will be. So I'm excited about that. I was kind of hoping they would throw in a washer and dryer, but looks like we'll have to go get one of those. Because these ones, I'm pretty positive I'm just leaving these in here, and we'll get brand new ones. Just because, one, that can kind of help out too, but like, say my dad comes down to visit, because that's what this place is going to be, is a little tiny house, little guest house. When he comes down to visit and say he stays 3 or 4 days, and he can do his laundry and then not have to worry about it while he's back home. I can talk about him because I'm pretty positive he is fast asleep. Ed, yes, Addison did get her Tokyo box. Did you get it this morning or last night or
a couple days ago?
I just now seen it in there. We have a dishwasher, but it hurts my back to load it, so I would rather stand at the sink and wash them. Yeah. Standing at the sink doing dishes kind of hurts my back.
Wendy and Terry says, my husband and I have been following your channel since day one. You have always been our favorite. Stephanie is the sweetest.
You can finish talking. You're an amazing mama.
Well, that's awesome.
I had to finish it. Thank you. I try to do my best for these brats. Don't buy a front loader. No, I've loved the older style. That's what we have over here, the top loader. Now the dryer is front loader, but the washer, yeah, definitely like the top loader. Especially, I'm one that, like I set it on 16 because it goes 16 all the way down to 0 or whatever, and it might be at a 10, and I'm still throwing clothes in there because I'll find like a random shirt under a bed or something like that, and I like to just throw it in there. What is that noise? Anyone else hear it? Wendy, I don't hear anything different. I'm out of town doing pony rides at the church camp. Not much internet here. Doing my best to try to hear.
Is that Dean?
Yep, that's Dean.
That's amazing how I know our subscribers.
I heard it too. Did y'all hear it? A bunch of people said they hear it.
A noise?
Yeah. Did you hear something?
I
didn't hear nothing. What did it sound like? There's a crackle.
I don't know what that would be.
Who knew? I wish that we could have met at the Ozark meetup in Missouri. Yes, and we were so gonna come to it, but then we just, life happened and ball. We didn't get done with ball till the 8th.
They said they're static.
Sounds like your mic might die. Do you have another device close to the one you're using? Nothing that's different. Unless, is it my phone? My hand's always been up there, though, I think.
Yeah.
It's near the volume. It comes and goes.
Oh, I hear it.
It's near the volume. It comes and goes.
Oh, I hear it.
It's near the volume. It comes and goes.
Oh, I hear it.
It's near the volume. Why is it repeating?
I think it's on. I bet it's. See if it's on there.
Why is it repeating?
I think it's on. I bet it's. See if it's on there. It's on. It's on Facebook. I think it's on. Well, turn yours on because you're on Facebook.
I'm on YouTube.
That's what I mean. I'm on Facebook because you're on Facebook.
So mine's good.
Yeah,
YouTube is good at something on Facebook.
It's something on Facebook. Facebook has been messing up this week.
Yeah, YouTube is good at something on Facebook.
It's something on Facebook.
But I'm hearing a lot of people on mine saying it. So it must be good now.
It's on YouTube for me. Huh.
Yeah. So it must be good now.
It's on YouTube for me. Huh.
Yeah. So it must be good now.
It's on YouTube for me. Huh.
Yeah. Why does it repeat itself?
I don't know. Oh, it's good now, it says.
Are we repeating ourselves? You're repeating here too. Yeah, we see it's on YouTube now. Probably the mic.
They say they don't hear it now.
Not now. It's doing feedback. Yeah. I don't understand why it's repeating. Yeah. I don't understand why it's repeating. No repeating. Yeah. I don't understand why it's repeating. No repeating. It is.
I don't know. We'll see if
it's all good though. So
fixes, and if it don't,
internet traffic can cause delay in feeds to one or the other. Also,
that's never happened before. So
yeah, half the people it's repeating, half it's not. It's I don't know. Sound like a police radio.
Good evening, Debbie. How are you? Have a lot of. Oh, it's only repeating for us, not them.
Well, some people were saying it was repeating though. Some say it
I don't
was.
know
Some say it
how
was not.
it's that they're saying
Yeah,
it's
just continue. It's good.
okay.
All right, now we need some questions.
Yeah, the volume on the phones are off. Anyways,
What else has been going on?
uh,
We did let the mom and the triplets, we let them out, but I don't know if you noticed. I didn't tell Brandon because he ended up leaving, but I ended up putting Mama and the triplets back in the barn area because the storm was coming, and I just didn't want them to be out. You hear me?
yeah, um, yeah, I did. I went up to Keeping It Dutch, and if y'all are just hopping on, y'all have to go over there and see that. It was awesome. He was filming. I went and filmed some other stuff, but yeah, as y'all know, I do not do snakes, and
Brandon, when you was talking about those people talking about the kids, I was so mad I was yelling at the TV.
well, I'll be honest. I was too. Yes, he did visit Dutch.
And
Yeah,
showing this snake dance.
I did too, and I was very, very close to turning comments off. Um, but the more I calmed down and started reading y'all's comments, um, it kind of reversed everything. So I really enjoyed the comments actually y'all actually send us. It's amazing. Yeah, I don't do snakes. Somebody said the kids ball tournaments. To kind of tell them about the ball tournaments. Some of them don't know. I guess.
The tournaments they did really good. It's double elimination, so they get to play. They have to lose twice before they're out. Kayson, I think they did they win their first game, then
Yeah,
lose their second, then they lost their third,
mm-hmm.
I think. And so they got out pretty quick, but they worked really hard. And
They're a young team.
yeah, they're a young team. They're all gonna be there next year. And then Addison, they ended up with third, which was really awesome. They got a medal, and I was gonna say it should be right here. And then um, Leighton's team, they ended up with first place. So Leighton's team is actually going to regionals, and we will find out tomorrow where that is. I guess I don't. They had a mess up in the bracket or something, so they're changing some stuff around or something. But
Ed said he's got to go horizontal. Big day tomorrow. Moving 2 buildings.
Good night, Ed.
All right. Well, hopefully that all works out well, and I'm sure you'll be sharing that with us. Be sure to record it so we can see them moving the buildings, Ed. Yeah,
but they did really good.
Can't do the snakes. Well, I don't like spiders neither. The fiddlebacks and those black spiders with the spot on them, they terrify me. And that big spider that come out earlier, that was really scary. It was that for sure.
I saw you running from the snake. I don't like snakes either. The only good snake is a dead snake. I thought Hope's face was priceless when she saw the squirrel in the trap.
I know. That was awesome. She was so excited to see the squirrel. Susan said, "Congratulations to all the kids."
Yeah, they did it really good.
They're finally getting rain in Ohio.
How do you keep up with all the kids stuff? Well, I just do. Really, the kids kind of help. Like mainly Leighton, he helps me like keep up. Hey, Addison's game's at 5 o'clock. We need to leave at 4. Blah 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 blah. Like he helps out a lot. Now, I mean, I have it down to a T to kind of. I look at each one. Now there was one game. It was supposed to be at 8:30. I thought at night, so I was like, okay, Addison's game's at 4:30. his game's at 8:30, and then I go back and look, or no, I thought it was going to be in the morning, but I go back and look, and it's not until 8:30 at night. So I mean, there's some things that he helps me do. Um, Julian, I am starting a little farm here in Idaho. Have learned about farming from you guys.
Well, awesome. We do go make a lot of mistakes, but we try to learn. And
We try to keep y'all updated on what we learned so
yeah,
that if you are learning from us,
because a lot of times y'all help us out
yeah,
tremendously with stuff, and I would rather interact with each and every one of y'all and get advice from y'all. Some of the advice is good, some of it is not. So, um, yeah, it's amazing.
your kids remind me of myself and my baby brother with speech problems. The bear claws were coming out.
Yeah, well,
Ronnie says, I love my shirt y'all signed. Thank y'all.
you're more than welcome. Y'all
I'm
need to help
so
us get rid of the rest of these shirts so we can get these new ones in.
I was so impressed with how great Kayson is doing. I could have watched that whole game with him. Yes, it was like I didn't get to watch as many as Brandon did. He watched he went to more of the boys' games, and I went to more of Addison's games, and then some of a little bit of Kayson and a little bit of Leighton. But I could have sat there the whole time, especially that very last game that they lost because that was a team that they beat every time during season. It just happened to be all the kids couldn't be there, so they had to take an out and everything. But it was he did really amazing. Um,
Here
he
go.
did really good um, playing catcher.
Here's one comment we get quite a bit is why can't you put the camera on the tripod and help unload stuff or help do something? Obviously, um, we like the camera moving around, not just sitting still. We try to get y'all as close as we can. Um, but yeah, that's just one of them. I was trying to find that other one, but
Have you tried Zevo brand insect repellent for Kayson? I haven't heard of
never
in
heard of that.
Zevo. Do you ship to Canada?
Yes, we do ship to Canada. That one isn't as expensive as it is to ship to the UK. No, there was another country that was really expensive to ship to, but we we got it as cheap as we can by going through our shipping company. We do online. We don't get them through the post office like we used to. But these shirts here,
It's bedtime.
um, these shirts here, which we will eventually order some more of these, but these were our very first ones, and I love this. This will always be our logo. But I'm gonna actually see. Somebody asked what size earlier.
Stephanie, I want to have some sent to you to try. Okay, I mean, I we try everything, and off really I think seems to work with Kaysen. It's just he is like he really needs to every single morning spray him down head to toe, no matter what, because it might be a super nice day. It's not raining, it's not wet outside, because that's usually when the mosquitoes come out, and he'll pop up with a bump on his head or his arm or whatever.
So these shirts right here, we have 6 extra large. Hopefully, you're still on Facebook. Um, we have 6 extra large. We have 9 2X and 4 3X in this one.
Susan said I paid $27 duty on my shirts, which I don't mind as I love my shirt and hoodie.
Well, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate that. We really do. And I hate that you had to pay so much to get that to Canada, but we really do appreciate that.
Carol wants to know when we're gonna go morning with the Eddies. I don't know.
Uh, Maybe tomorrow was no, tomorrow's we got a busy day, so
Yeah, we got a busy morning. Maybe
we are
Thursday.
completely sold out of the red shirts, the red Eddy Family Farm, and let's look at the green ones.
Brennan, are you planning to keep your Leo certificate as a reserve officer in case you ever want to go back?
Nope, I'm done.
How do I find out about chicken auctions around the Ardmore area? I think just kind of Google it.
Google it, but the only auctions around there's one down in Wilson, and then there's one at Newcastle.
Newcastle. But, I mean, they're still not super close. Can you please give me the website?
Yeah, I'll share it again. I just looked. So the green ones are sold out as well. This is the website to the for our shirts, and I've been talking to a company in regards to some more stickers, and we're working on a hat, and we're trying the calendar deal. Hopefully it'll work. But the calendar deal, it's one of those that you buy the calendar, and if they don't sell, you're just stuck with them. But the shirts, there you can always, um, sell shirts.
What will be the next animal on the farm? I don't know. It's just really if we see something.
Yeah,
We're not actually going out looking for animals right now. We're just kind of, if we see something we might want, we may.
we do have a bunch of new people. Let me see if I got what size is that.
Yeah, Australia is expensive to ship to.
So this one here, we have two.
Yes, you can ship to the PO box.
Yeah, we have two smalls, one extra large, I think, and two 2X.
Zevo is a new brand of insect repellent that uses natural ingredients to keep the bugs off your children and you. I think you will really like it.
Now the cartoon shirts, we still have several of those, but I ordered some more um, because
Hey,
those
Cassie.
those are always going. Cassie, y'all, yeah, I seen y'all made it home safely.
Puppies are gonna be zooming all over soon. That will be fun to watch. Yeah, they're little fat little fur balls.
They are. I am so impressed how well Dixie is a mother for the first time. That is so
doing
crazy.
Really good.
Um,
Touch that big one so I can see it over here and read it. I'm babysitting for my great grandchildren, 5, 3, and 2. My great granddaughter was in a rear end collision. She's okay, but really sore. She asked if I could give her a hand this week as my other great granddaughter was going away. So I've been busy. Good for me to be able to help. Can only stay a few minutes as I'm very tired. God bless you and yours. Well, Dar, I'm glad that she's okay. I mean, but that's awesome that you can be there to help. And
yeah,
get you some sleep.
Cassie,
when kids sleep.
I know because I was actually driving when you sent me a text message, and I realized y'all was down south and or in Texas, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the second or third time this has happened. We went north. One time y'all was on maybe one or two times y'all was on vacation.
You didn't want to see him anyways.
I know, right?
It would have been for me, and I wasn't there.
But I thought it was so funny because we sent text at the same time, and I told her that I was going up to help Dutch and them, and she sent the picture of the chicken church.
Yeah.
And I was like, she didn't reply, so she didn't see that text message, and
no, she was just ignoring you.
But I heard Brandy telling Sean was like, well, Cassie told me, but it refers back to the Oklahoma State Expo. Said Cassie told me that Brandon's been up here like 6 times, but he ate at the cottage like 30. But yeah, looked like y'all had a really good time as well.
Yes, we did sell the kangaroo.
Yep, the kangaroo is gone. We have got added 2 more llamas, and we got.
Oh, that was something someone asked earlier about the llamas. If they were getting close to um, kidding. I don't
I
know if
have
that's
no
what you
clue
call
on
it,
the.
but
I
I mean
have.
they should,
I know that
but
one. That one looks big.
yeah.
So
Well, they you could tell both of them are pregnant, but it's just one of those things that I mean it's our first time having these kind of animals.
yes, Cassie did find the hat, and they absolutely loved it. They put it on a plaque and actually hung it above their fireplace. No, I'm just joking on that part.
That is
Ransom's
the
a
proper thing to do with one of
yeah.
those hats, though.
Ransom is a he's a true Oklahoma fan too. Um, but no, we like having fun, and it's just great to be able to do
Whatever she said.
that. Oh man, yeah, it's been Cassie. I got home
11 months.
yesterday, and well, last night, and then I go out and check on the garden, and all my corn's laid over too. They had a storm while I was up north, but literally, like I went out there and picked them up and mounded dirt up around it because some of the roots had come over. But I guess we did not plant them deep enough or something. I don't know.
I would like a hoodie when you get more. That's something we are going to be getting more
Yeah,
of.
we're going to get some more of them.
We just didn't know with it being our first time doing hoodies, so we didn't get as many as we wanted to.
We most likely it will be. I don't know if we'll order them for our new releases. We'll see.
Cassie said theirs popped back up when they got back from Texas.
I know I've seen that, but I just don't see how mine would have popped back up because the roots was um, showing. April says she loves a cartoon shirt.
Does your kids still have the four wheelers? Yes, they do.
And they just started riding them about 3 days ago.
Yep. Again.
We got Addison's out of the shop, and she's doing really good with them. And I know a lot of people disagreed with my deal with that, but luckily, that's the reason why God gave me them kids to take care of, and that's my choice. But yes, they only lost them for 3 months.
No OU, no OSU, all PBR. Does anyone know what PBR is?
Professional bull riding.
Yep. We used to go to, I guess just Oklahoma City, but we used to go up there and watch them.
Yeah, because every time I see somebody pop up as a North Carolina or South Carolina, I automatically think of J.B. Mooney. And I got a picture. I actually went on, when we go to those events like that, I kind of push the limits sometimes and try to work my way to the stage or down to the arena. And we got one of the bull riders take some pictures with.
Yes, they ride with their helmets. They are not allowed to ride without them.
And that was the whole deal. Kayson just was Kayson.
Put those bumper pads on Kayson's four-wheeler.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's bad is he wrecked Leighton's four-wheeler. Yeah. It wasn't even Kayson's.
We actually got Leighton's in the shop now, so we'll see. It broke a lot of stuff. I didn't realize.
Got motocross bikes and race. They love it. Yeah, that's Kayson had a little motorcycle, kind of like Ransom's motorcycle a while back, a couple of years ago, I guess. And he loved that thing way more than the four-wheeler, but you just kind of outgrow it. You can take the trimmers and trim the low branches That keeps on snagging your hair. I know. Every time I go out there, I don't have anything with me.
We've been cutting a bunch of the tree limbs and stuff, and
I think they're talking about every time I go out there to see the goats and everything, I go around to go see the chickens and stuff, and it pulls my hair every time. And I say I'm gonna get it, and I just don't.
well, that video that will go out tomorrow will be where we was actually cleaning out there, cleaning the garden. It's going to be so sad to see that garden. It was so nice and pretty when we filmed it.
Leighton's four-wheeler can be the mower for now.
Yeah.
PBR Palm Beach Raceway in South Florida just closed down a couple years ago.
Robert just ordered a shirt. Thank you so much, Robert. We greatly appreciate it.
Brandon, even a grass snake will make me hurt myself. Stepped in your video of the kids playing baseball was great, and one of Kayson brought tears to my eyes.
Yeah, so I don't care what kind of snake it is. I'm running and
or drawing.
That's like, you can't hit that little thing. Bet.
Sure did.
But that place, their property is infested with ticks as well. But a lot of people, that place hasn't even, like, people haven't been back there very much at all.
Is this mine?
No, it's mine.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of small. Was Dutch having fun with you about snakes on his place?
Yeah, he was having a lot of fun with it. A lot. Which, my video, we released it today. If you didn't get to see that, we released it on the Eddy Family Farm, which I just realized that this up here says Eddy Family Farm. It should be live on the Eddy Family Farm. But
what? Where?
Right here. On the screen.
You're messing with our heads.
Well, I was wondering why there was so many people in here. I was like, This is Steph's channel. Why there's so many people? Well, it makes sense now. It says Eddy Family Farm.
Yeah. They know I'm an Eddy.
Brenda
sent a nice garden dish of plants from the local florist. When she got it, she placed it on the table beside her bed. About 20 minutes later, a snake crawled out of the dirt into the planter.
No. I cannot do them things.
And crawled up her bed.
Snakes is no good. Yeah, don't do the spiders neither.
I just heard a new term today for snakes. They are nope ropes.
Huh? Nope ropes?
Nope ropes. Are you getting any more cartoon hoodies? That's probably what we'd make the hoodies.
We will probably do a pre-order on them and see how many people want them. And then we may order just a few more just to have them. But that ain't a guarantee. We may do a pre-order. But obviously if we do a pre-order, hopefully we'd get at least, I think I got to at least get 30.
It's almost 11 o'clock here. Are y'all buying squirrel traps?
Yes, we are going to buy a squirrel trap, and I'm doing that for Kayson. To see the excitement on Hope's face was unreal. Yep, there's 136 on Facebook.
You want to go ahead and do the pin?
Yeah. So,
how are you going to do it?
We're just going to do the number. Let's see.
I can say that y'all post more videos than any of the other channels I watch. All three of your channels are in my top channels.
Well, we appreciate that, and I'm glad that we can actually give y'all content. And we're not the only that. There's several of our friends that have a second channel as well. So
behind every good man is a good woman. That's right.
That's right. So we're going to be giving away this Olight flashlight. It's a pen. I've got a second one here, and this is the one. Once we go back live on the morning with the Eddies, this one we're going to give away on that channel there. But tonight we're going to give this away. I'm going to kind of go down some rules real quick. Don't post any numbers until we, Steph.
I will post start.
Yeah, she'll post start. But
station alert has arrived.
How we do it, we'll say there's approximately 500 in here. We'll say pick a number between 1 and 800. Do not post no numbers. If you do post right now, you won't be eligible. Between 1 and 800, and for instance, if the number was 50, somebody picked 49, somebody picked 51, those two people would have a draw off. If there was 10 people that picked number 50, those 10 people would have a draw off. Post one number only. If you post more than one number, you will not be eligible for the
There's
gift.
an ad right now. You might have to repeat the rules. That's the only thing that sucks about that, because you'll be in the middle.
No control over it.
Yeah. But anyways, only post one number after I say start. Between 1, you say 800.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, for instance, if Steph said there's an ad, so I'm going to start over and make sure everybody knows. For instance, if we pick the number was 50, somebody picks 49, somebody picks 51, those two people will have a draw off. If there's 10 people that pick number 50, those 10 people will have a draw off. Post one number only. If you post more than one number, you will not be eligible for the gift. Nobody get mad. We just like to share with y'all and give to y'all for just showing our appreciation for y'all actually watching our videos and stuff. So
you're going to be guessing a number between 1 and 800 whenever I say start. Let Brandon get a piece of paper first. Don't do it yet.
Don't do it yet.
Oh.
And go ahead.
Start. So go ahead and guess a number between 1 and 800. Only post one time. And that's pretty much it. Because I already pushed start.
All right, the numbers are coming in.
They're rolling. I've seen one that's really close.
So from time to time, we do have companies send us extra things, and we like to share them with y'all.
A whole lot of numbers.
Bunch of numbers. Got one really close on Facebook.
Oh, I forgot to look over there.
Right there.
Mine's closer.
Okay. There's the numbers coming in. We'll give it just a few more seconds, and then we're going to call it off. And then we will have to have y'all's help making sure we get the right one. All right, guys. A few more seconds, and we're going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. We're going to give it just a few more seconds and let all the numbers come in.
Yep. Even though I say stop right now, there might be a couple numbers after my saying stop, just because I mean, we have people in different countries and
Yeah.
everything else, so that's why we do that.
Okay. Heaven can't wait.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to need y'all's help for. If they have posted more than once, they are not eligible to win. Okay. And we are going to show the number now. And we are going with number 410.
And 10.
410.
I was like, wait a minute, did you write 400? Okay, here we go. There's what I see the closest, which is funny because he's won the drawing before.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Let me write that down.
We have a 408. Does anyone else see anything closer?
That's going to be 2 away.
The numbers were coming. There's a 401.
Yeah, that's the one I seen earlier. This 408, I actually skipped it. I didn't see it. Let's see. My eyes are going together.
There's a 420.
Yeah, I passed that one.
450.
I mean, 408, it's going to have to be 409, 410, or 411. But I'm not seeing any of those.
That's the one I'm seeing. It's on YouTube right there. That's the one we're seeing.
There's the stop button. Okay.
All right.
Z-Man Doug. Does everybody see that?
Does everybody see that? Do y'all take a...
Oh, he said, holy cow, I was really close. Well, you are the closest, but we're going to make sure everybody else sees that.
He just used his address.
Oh. The number was 410.
410. There is a 405, but 408 is there.
Yeah, Christina, some numbers from different towns and different states and stuff like that, sometimes it does look a little bit before, but then there's also some people that post before I say start, and those are disqualified.
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys. All right. If you would, send us an email with the size. No, get the flashlight.
Oh.
With the flashlight. I'm going to go ahead and put your name on there. And with your shipping address, and we're going to put this in the mail.
Z-Man Doug. OUG. Awesome. I think, didn't you win like maybe a shirt or maybe something before? Let me know, because I think you did.
Yes, congratulations. That is awesome.
Woo-woo. Thank you, Jesus. He turned I almost said TV off. The AC off.
Yeah, that's awesome. But anyways, guys, it is 11 o'clock, and we are going to get off here a little early tonight.
Okay. He said, you might already have my address. It was on the posters I sent for Leighton's room. Yes, it's the tube. No, it's right out here.
Okay.
It's right out here. But go ahead and email us that address so that we can screenshot it and have it in my email. Please. It says take B12 vitamins as often as it's a lack of B12 in your diet that can cause tendinitis.
Yep, that's it right there.
Told you it was right there. But still, go ahead and email us. It kind of verifies that you won.
So while we're on here right now, I am going to get a shipping label out now. just let you do the talking right now.
Prayers for you, Arlene. Let's see. Good night, Arlene. Wait, I want to see why the prayers. Congratulations.
Thank you so much,
Scrolling
Jeff,
too much.
for ordering one of our shirts. We greatly appreciate it.
Stay safe, guys. Looking forward to the next one.
While I'm on here, I'm just going to print out the shirt labels too.
Okay. So do I need to move these?
Yeah, I'll do all that. I don't want to get in the middle of that.
I know, I don't either. That's why I was kind of like, I don't know if we should do it right now. Yeah, so maybe you need to take some B12. You might be low on B12. Brandon does not run from snakes. He dances away, Dean says.
Well, yeah.
Sure does.
You are right.
Good night, Karen.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Hopefully you didn't unplug the mic.
No, I'm smarter than that.
I don't know about all that. All right, April, good night. You just said you were hanging up. That's why we're all saying good night.
Oh.
I know. That's why I was kind of blank because I knew he said that too. So I was like, okay, we're going to good night. And then he said he was going to do that.
Well, I'm going to, yeah. We still got a little bit of time here. I'm going to ship these labels out here. We've had several orders come in while we was live. So sometimes I just like doing it while we're here.
I'll be watching till the end, but we'll say good night early. Good night. Brandon does the high step when he sees a snake.
I do that for sure.
I don't even know if that was a step. That was like a bounce. $408. Are you able to check email? Just want to make sure it came through. Yes.
Who said that?
Z-Man Doug.
Z-Man Doug, I'm fixing to ship it out now.
Yeah, he's just looking off the package that we got from you. But well, it didn't show. But he got it on the package right there. Mr. Doug. Crystal says, so what did I miss? Well, you missed a flashlight giveaway. Pin/pin. Brandon's like all Southerners, say goodnight and talk for about 30 minutes to an hour later. That is definitely, I need a shirt made like that. Don't talk to me unless you want to stay here a while or something like that.
There it is.
I need to make that shirt. That's a good Father's Day gift. Oh, that's a good idea. I need to write that down. Do you aim for them when you're on the mower? You know what that's talking about?
The snakes.
Oh, okay. The snakes? Like, do we aim for the snakes while we're on the mower? I ain't. No, that snake get tangled up in that little bitty tire and crawl up in my leg. I ain't aiming for it. I try to keep up with all the channels I watch, but I don't always put a comment or read comments because I watch on my TV. Just know I'm watching and love your videos. All right, Karen, thank you.
Yep.
A lot of people actually do that. It's been crazy down here in Florida. Somebody has been dropping off chickens and roosters. I found a chicken in my neighbor's on the next block and found a rooster, and there was a dead chicken. Well, I would.
Well, I can't make it too small because it's got to have its
The label.
label. Actually, before I close that, I'm going to get a.
Talking so much more when saying goodnight is more than just Southerners. Us Minnesotans do the same. Almost forgot, those poster prints might be pretty big. You might have to trim them to fit poster frames. Yeah, I'll look into it when we actually get it painted, and which, I mean, this is supposed to be Leighton's room, which we'll still put the posters in here, but it may end up being all the kids' room, and then all of us living in this.
Yeah, we'll stay on the
house.
other side. It just depends.
Yeah,
That camper's getting rough, guys.
yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't know about it. Or get up to leave for 30 more minutes, then go to the car, talk more, then roll down the window for another 30. That was my mom. Scan family, I had a snake come up on the mower deck. I jumped off and mower kept going almost into the pond. I thought the snake was sick before being able to turn off the mower.
Well, we got it. We got that one packed and it's ready to go. And then I've got to change out the label deal, so we'll do the shirts here after a while. There are 2 points. Feel free to share. Oh, the paint.
The print.
I don't.
With them being so big, we may do that more
I
like
don't wanna
in a
open
video
it.
or something after we put them up.
Because once I get them out, it'll be hard to get them back.
Yeah.
We'll share them when we get ready to put them up.
All right.
All right, guys. I'm going to sign off now. So,
I'm going to sign off here now because it's my channel.
Oh, okay. You go ahead then.
Good night. See, he talks a lot more than me. But I hope y'all enjoyed this live, and my video will be coming out tomorrow. So look for me there.
All right. We'll see y'all, guys. Good night.
Good night.
God bless.